Hi guys, so I'm going to read Captain Atom number 83. So I already showed the cover in, I think my Blue Beetle video I did a while back, the first appearance of Blue Beetle. So this is just a Captain Atom story for that. But Captain Atom and finally falls the mighty. Captain Atom is a menace, harmful, threat, danger. Captain Atom, danger. Menace thundered the masses, an echo came back. Menace, all lips formed that word again and again. Menace. But that menace still lives and breathes. That menace still uses his powers, or deadly powers, to oppose the forces of evil that threaten the U.S. And where fate teams up human threats with those of super science, it could spell the end of Captain Atom and all he fights for. At a public exhibit of the newest Air Force technology, I've learned all I need to know. Now I better depart before Captain Atom recognizes me. That man leaving, Gunner. It's Professor Coste. Isn't that the guy you had dismissed as a security risk? Yeah, he's leaving, but I don't like his being here. The unit I want is here. We must get it now, while security is limited. Although I question Professor Coste's loyalty, I could never prove anything. Check with security. We can't take any chances. Outside the exhibit. Unit is located in Section 8 of Hall. Proceed with Operation Scramble immediately. And on a nearby rooftop. Okay, let's move out. Who are they? What the? And the crowd stare in utter fear as another costumed figure seems to melt his way through a solid wall. I don't know what you're after, but I'll make sure you don't succeed. How? Gather round, boys. It's no contest fighting you one at a time. Ugh. It's Captain Atom. That's more like it. Two at the same time. I'll have to keep you guys busy myself. The crowds are probably hampering Gunner and his men. And I thought I'd missed something by not staying home to watch that superhero show on TV. Boy. Maybe I can stop that meddler with my blaster. The blaster won't stop him. I'll shoot down that exhibit. Uh-oh. Help, run. Got it, just in time. Captain Atom saved us. Look at those rats run. I might still catch them. Wait. The blast tore my protective uniform. Radiation is pouring out. Captain Atom, give me your autograph. No. Me too. They mustn't come any closer. I can't jet out of here. I'll spread the radiation over everyone. I just got to touch Captain Atom. Don't. Get back, my uniform is leaking radioactivity. Gunner, move the crowds back to a safe distance. He's glowing. Get them all out of here, Gunner. I'll make a break for HQ in the spare uniform I keep there. Okay, folks, everyone back. Move out of the halls quickly. This shot will make every newspaper in America. Taking advantage of the turmoil, Professor Coste re-entered the hall. With all that confusion over there, I've got a chance to get the unit myself. I don't know what all the fuss is about, but no one is paying any attention to me. This helps even the score with Captain Atom. Let him explain why his security failed, even with Captain Atom's help. I'm going back to the base to get that spare suit, Gunner. Check to see if anything is missing. But even as Captain Atom speaks, teletypes are sending the news to all parts of the country, and soon, Hero is radioactive menace. Air Force superhero is a threat to the public. News tonight centers around Captain Atom and the dangers of his radioactivity. Yeah, they should do something about him. A worse threat than the Reds. Ban Captain Atom. What if he went berserk? We're all in danger from him. Why does he wear a mask? I was afraid this would happen. I gotta make it up somehow. It was bad enough when I learned I could never lead a normal life because of my powers. With this, what's the government doing to protect us? The Senate should investigate. It's proof the capitalists are engaging in radioactive warfare. Yes, Mr. President, I understand. Public relations are at a low ebb, and this gives us a poor image abroad. We're doing all we can to prevent a reoccurrence of this disastrous incident. I can only put these two top scientists at your disposal, Captain Adam. With all the high priority projects we have going, the Air Force funds are low. That'll do, General, thanks. These wires feed the reactor. One break in the flow of power in the reactor could build up to a crucial state. I managed to get the dossier on Kostay. The flying chaps made off with Unit X9 from the exhibit. Let's see if it gives us a lead somehow. Professor Max Lapat was once a great friend of Kostay. They worked on a top-secret project together. I'm going to check on Lepak, Connor. Perhaps that project is Kostay's goal. But Professor Lepat or Lapat already has company. Hello, Max. Aren't you glad to see our old friend? Kostay, you maniac. What do you want? I'm going to take your place for today, Lepat. Just stay nice and quiet, Max. Don't wish me luck. I won't need it. Soon. I'm inside, but I'll never get near the project unless I can provide some diversionary action. Captain Adam. Could he suspect? But wait. He could be just what I need. General Bibbs said you were to check security measures, Captain Adam. Let's make it quick. I want to talk to Lepat about Kostay. I'll check the new reactor via the telecommunications protective system. Right this way, sir. Watchful eyes and alert ears have also made their way to the security telecommunications room. The reactor, that's my goal. I must study its construction. Those things get bigger and more complicated all the time. The TVI focuses on the entrance to the reactor chamber. Every foot of the way is guarded automatically with power from the reactor. Outside, helicopters patrol over the main complex as well as the usual guard systems. All safety precautions are operating perfectly. Now to get back to what I came here to do. See Lapat. Call General Bibb and assure him everything is A-OK here. Then I'll talk to Professor Lapat. Or Lapati, they're calling him Lapati now. It's now or never. I gotta risk death itself, or I may be trapped on this base. These wires feed the reactor. One break in the flow of power into the reactor could build up to a critical state. In risking his own life, Professor Kostay rips at the wiring until... Great Scott, red alert! It's the reactor! The controls have jammed. The power is building up out of control. Look! The reactor is out of control. Unless we relieve the overload, it'll blow. Evacuate the base immediately. If that thing sets off a chain reaction, the whole state could be blown off the Earth. The troops and scientific crew are quickly evacuated. Let's get out of here. Shove off, Commander. I think I can halt the radiative buildup in that reactor, and I don't want you around to watch if I'm wrong. Now let's see what one radioactive menace can do to stop another. The quickest way to that reactor is altering my body structure and going straight through the Earth to it. But Captain Adam finds the reactor has built up a repellent field. The forces are too powerful for my present state. I could be torn apart. Must find another way. Hurtling himself upward, Captain Adam rematerializes. Have to go the long route. The only alternative. A head-on approach. But reactor power is increasing. I hope not to expend too much energy fighting these blasts. I need all my power to fight the reactor. It's reaching critical stage. Gotta drain off the overload. Must absorb it and convert it into a harmless state. Using maximum power. But how long can I sustain it? Pressure getting unbearable. Got to hold on a little longer. Ugh. And I don't know if those blue things are like... I think that looks like it's actually drawn in the comic. The pressure, will it never let up? I'm losing control! Eee. Straining every fiber of his body, the mighty Captain Adam finds his senses reeling, and his body weakening. Something has got to give. The reactor, or me. While Captain Adam's senses fade, those of Professor Kostay are coming back into focus. The alert signal. Got to get out of here. The base is empty. Gaining his feet, Kostay catches sight of the television screen still miraculously operating. and showing the battle of man against machine. It's coming under control, but I must turn the reactor off, or the power will build up again. One final effort. Force a huge drain on reactor. Sudden loss should shut it off. Hold it. Hold. Oh. Incredibly did it. He shut it off the reactor and prevented a catastrophe. But it looks like it finished him. I can't waste another second. This is my chance to study the reactor. Better contact my men. In the mountains south of the base. Prof says we should get up to the base pronto. On the double, men. And so the low-flying hovercraft slipped onto the base. I don't know how the prof did it, but the base is empty. Meanwhile, beneath the earth, Captain Adams stirs. Oh, I'm still alive, but the reactor. I did it. The reactor is off, and the danger is gone. Switching off on the communication system to recall the Air Force units attached to the base, Captain Adams sees. What the? Coste and his men. Coste was behind all this. I have to stop him. A shortcut through the earth ought to be safe, now that the reactor is safe. I can't wait to get my hands on those guys. But what? I can't go through. Or back. Got to back out. Exert what powers I have. A little more easy now. Woo, free. But what happened? I must check my power. I should be able to crush this pillar with ease. It's no use, I can't budge it. Something happened during the struggle with the power, or the reactor. I lost my power. Hear that, men? We're on even terms. Get him. With pleasure, boss. Coste. I may have no power, but that doesn't mean I've forgotten how to fight. It may seem like the foolhardy thing to do, but I'll fight all of you. He can't last long. We outnumber him. Strike 3, your team has just racked out another out. Around I go, and when I hit you down, you go. Tag, you're it. He's got to break down soon. He can't keep this up. Weakening, can't take much more. They're getting to me. Don't let him recover. Keep pressing him. I've got to stop. No, let up. Keep at him. Got him. And so at the man who has faced and defeated every known threat finds himself facing defeat at the hands of mere mortals. He's going down. Stop bragging and slung him again. Seeing Captain Adam can no longer stand up under the barrage, the mob rushed in for the kill. Captain Adam makes one last desperate attempt to fight back before they swarm over the fallen hero. Suddenly, Captain Adam can take no more, and he blacks out. We did it! We defeated Captain Adam! Stop gloating over him, you fools. Take him in one of the hovercraft. I'll be up after I study this reactor. Meanwhile, miles away, 2 strange-looking hands wrap around a metal bar and... crunch. Nothing can withstand the power of iron arms. We're going to make a little trip to see Professor Coste right now. In next issue's conclusion, you will see the traumatic changes in Captain Adam, so Captain Adam gets a redesign next issue. Meet Iron Arms, witness an explosive wind-up, and don't miss After the Fall, A New Beginning. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, or subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later.